time of the week again. Prepare yourself for the surveyors of sauce, the sultans of spaghetti, the whispers in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What's Your Spaghetti Policy podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Alex and Jakub.
My guy,
How's it going?
where is time going?
It's into a hole in the ground and just sucking it in, dude.
Yeah. Right off the top here, shout out to my daughter.
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
day this comes out, it will be her 9th birthday, dude.
It's crazy, man.
It's like insane to think about. Christina's not handling it well because like this is the last single digit.
Yeah, dude. 9 whole years of
And,
having a
like,
kid.
We've done the podcast since she was, when did we start?
About
2019?
7 years ago, right? Yeah, 2019.
So she
Yeah.
was 2, not
I think
quite
we are
2.
coming up on the 7-year anniversary because like we started
it's-
pretty close to the end of the year.
Yeah,
So
you mean into the summer. We started in July.
yeah.
I think we already passed it, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
you know.
Because we didn't start, there was a couple weeks before her birthday. I'm pretty sure that you missed like the 4th episode and that was the week of like her birthday. So
Yeah. That's the thing, man. When you're this old as a podcast, you just your birthdays just roll off, you know.
And so we were sort of like thinking about all the birthday parties we've had, all the events, and it's just like there's been like ebb and flows where like the first one was a big deal. There's like over 100 people at my in-laws, and you were not invited to that one because I didn't know you then.
That's fair. I mean, I'm not gonna hold against you. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean it was the first birthday. It was a big deal. It's like we kept this thing alive for a year.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's a
dude.
big celebration. And then there was a whole like, I've talked about it, just a whole massive just weird adult behavior in the sense that like people got jealous because like they weren't the center of attention at a 1-year-old's birthday party, and people showed up late, and it was just weird. And so like it's like, okay, bet, like you're fucking not invited back. Like
I mean, you got 100 people there. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't really care anymore. You know what I mean, like after
Yeah.
like, I mean, get there when you can. Obviously, get there on time. But it's like after like 20 people, I stopped caring who like shows up.
I'm trying to
you know?
remember all the things that we've done. We've done, like we did one at the gymnastics park. We did one at home. COVID birthday was.
Shouts out, yeah, dude.
That might have been the first one you got invited to.
Yeah,
It was in my backyard.
yeah.
We had the bounce house. It was
Yeah.
it was like I think there was like 12 or 13 people. It wasn't a lot. We've done bowling. We've done what else we've done? Oh my God, I can't even remember all of them. We've done Skate Town, so like we did a big old skate thing this past weekend.
That's pretty fun.
You got out there, you was ripping the blades, dude.
I can still shred. I was a little bit nervous at first because like, it's not until you get this, it's like I have that derangement syndrome where like I think that I can just do things.
I
But
think you have Cotard syndrome.
what is that?
We'll talk about it.
Okay, but it's like I got out there on the blades and it started coming back to me, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I remember."
It's like riding a
this."
bike.
Yeah, it really is. I contribute any kind of faults that I had to the skates because again, like these are I rented them.
Yeah, sure. It wasn't you.
I've rented them, and so they aren't gonna give you top quality, right? You're not getting like Michael Phelps inline skates.
You did
okay?
rollerblades too.
Yeah, I do. I don't do the 4 wheels. I do like the not
Dude,
the
yeah.
what is it
You
called?
did the straight line.
Yeah, I
you
did
did
the
you did
inline,
rollerblades,
yeah, right? Is that what-
Rollerblades, not skates, blades.
I bladed it up, dude. I can't do the skates because I don't know what it is, but I just can't do it. I can
You're like
rollerblade.
You're like a giraffe. You're like an escaped giraffe. You
Yeah.
just-
I did almost fall like one time, but it was like because I was trying to avoid killing little kids on accident. So,
right.
and I did some spins because I don't to this day still don't know how to stop. So, but then again, none of the other kids at the party knew how to stop. So,
I'm not sure my daughter knows how to stop.
you're
There was,
supposed to
like,
like put your toes up or something.
There was like 3 kids who brought their own skates and knew how to skate.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else looked like baby deers out there. Dude.
Mhm. There was a lot of baby.
But you know what?
deers.
Honestly, like I was kind of proud of some of the girls who had never skated before. And like you think about it, and it's like, how have you never skated? But skating is like kind of died in the like mid 2000s
Yeah, I'm
died, and
surprised
since
that the place that we went was still open because
still,
I thought it
well,
was like shut down a long time ago.
it certainly looks like it has not had any work done.
Bathrooms are not great, buddy. Those
Uh,
bathrooms.
two, there were 3 stalls. The urinal didn't work. One stall was completely destroyed, and
Not like somebody blew
uh,
it up. Like there was no stall there anymore. Like
there was a stall. There was no commode.
yeah, there was no
Yeah.
toiletry.
So it's I don't know. Time is just it's I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
I think
hard.
we've talked about it before where it's like, is it that we're getting old? Is this the point that everybody talks about when they get older, where it's like, time starts to go so fast and like it doesn't slow down anymore? Whereas, but then like when you're kids and you're young, you feel like you have all the time in the world. Or is it like truly like time is just going like feels like faster now, you know?
I think it's both, and I think that a lot of it is contributed to we no longer have idle minds. Like we every moment, every second is occupied, whether it's looking at a phone, whether it's doing something, where it's like I just think about growing up, yeah, like we still had like video games and movies and stuff like that, but like think of all the downtime. You had to read like a shampoo bottle when you take a poop.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
dude.
mean? Like
Yeah.
you had it's
I
like
don't
that
know what I
was
read, but like I know there was a lot of like it was like a distraction for some reason, you
yeah.
know?
And it was just like there's no just idleness. And I
Yeah.
think that speeds up time because we're just like constantly,
In fight or flight mode, like 24/7 now
uh,
too.
I mean, there's a little bit of that, but nostalgia is like a hell of a drug because like, is it the thing that we're nostalgic about? Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh,
I get it, man. I'm
Um,
tired as well. I'm so tired.
is it the thing that we're nostalgic about, or is it the time period and that we're nostalgic about?
Mhm.
It's like, we're always the thing about nostalgia is like you chase a feeling that you had that was the conduit was the thing that you did. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make any sense, but like I was just thinking about like games that were important to me and things that I wish I could like experience again. Like, the Halo remaster of the first game just came out, right? Now it's on
Mhm.
PlayStation and like all that's just like really weird to me. But like I have like vivid memories of playing the first game on Xbox.
Yeah.
Like having a buddy over, we would run through the campaign and just like eat pizza, drink Mountain Dew and just
God
like
damn, dude. When you could just
just that.
eat pizza and
But
drink Mountain Dew, like full of
right.
sugar, you know?
But even to that point, like just like I mean, I probably played the campaign like over a dozen times with
Yeah.
different people, and it's just like it was always just like a blast. And we would play it on a damn CRT TV that was 27 inches, and it's like you and a buddy just sitting there, like you're just fucking split screened it all the time, and just like you just didn't realize how good it was. But then Halo 2 comes out, and just like the feeling of coming home and logging on to Xbox Live, waiting for your buds to join, and just like the simplicity of what that was, and the feeling, and just like it's like like when we play Hunt, like it's the closest feeling that I have to that time period. It's totally different, but it's the closest thing in the modern age that I feel like encapsulates the same feeling
Yeah.
of how I've, with Halo and stuff. So, but like, I don't know. We also, you're as an adult, you have responsibilities,
Yeah.
you have a job, and like your time is siphoned between being a parent, being like at work, and so like your time seems to be slipping or going faster because you have less time to yourself.
Yeah. Maybe
You know
and
what I mean?
like yeah, and it's kind of
And
like
I think
the
that's why
time
it
that you get
goes
to yourself is the time that you kind of I guess intuitively absorb. And so like if you have more of it, it feels like, times, I get what you're saying. Yeah. And
You
then you
see what I'm
just
saying?
end up, yeah.
Because like think about the summertime for you when you're in like seventh grade. You could sleep until 10:30, and like 10:30 is early, dude. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like it's breakfast time. I've got 3 hours till lunch. I can just like again, I can log in, I can just play some Halo, and then I'll go shower, and then like I'll eat some lunch, I'll eat some like pizza rolls, And it's like 1 o'clock, 1:30. It's like, I might play something else. I might jump in and play Halo. I don't know. I might go outside, do this, do that. Like, oh yeah, I've got to go mow the yard today, whatever. Blah. And then it's like you've done all of this stuff, and it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're
Yeah.
like your parents aren't even home from work yet, and you're just like, but damn, I still got all day to do. And it's just like
Yeah.
now you wake up at 10:30. It's just like the day's ruined. Day's
Yeah,
ruined.
you might as well just go ahead and go back to bed because there's no reason like trying to do anything. Like it's just like a time. It's so you don't have the time to do it. You know.
Oh,
It's
but
yeah. I mean, I think that that's a really good summation of like the feelings, and then we're wasting so much time with like work. And what's the thing with work? You want to just get the hell through it, man. And so like you literally like hit like what is that movie? Click or whatever it is, where
mhm.
Adam Sandler's got the button, and it's like and he's you just push the button, you fast forward through it. It's like there's 8 hours gone, you know. And then I like spending time with my kids though. Don't get me wrong, but it's
Right.
just like there's not a
Oh,
whole lot of time to
yeah,
be yourself, like or to
yeah.
get
That's what I'm
time to
saying.
yourself.
Like,
Yeah.
and like as you know, and it even when you're in college, like you're staying up later, you're doing different things, whatever. And so, but it's like not until you become an adult, and really when you become an adult with children, with like to have children,
Yeah.
where your wants and needs are like tertiary, because it's
Hmm.
like the kid comes first, and then it's like okay, now that you're dad, and like now you also have to be husband, and then it's just like then it's you.
Dude, what if that's what happened to our parents?
What do you
What
mean?
if like so? What if deep down our parents were always the way they were, right? I'm speaking globally, like parents everywhere, right? They're always like the way they were, but then they have kids and they have to be parents, and so like obviously there's the skewedness of like I've got to be a parent, got to raise this kid a certain way. But then once that's gone, once the birds flee the nest, they flock the nest, you're left with an empty nest. And you just revert back to who you were. And so like maybe our parents have always just been these people that they turned into, like quote unquote after
Mm,
COVID. But like maybe they just like that's when all the millennials just got out of the nest, and like now it's like
I think there's too many external factors these days that because like
yeah.
I don't know, because like my dad was kind of like a fuck authority, smoke weed, fight the
But that maybe
power
that's how he
kind of
wanted
guy.
you
No,
to
like
be. And then
no,
it's
that's
like
how
so
he was. That's how he was.
I'm just saying, man, what if he wasn't until you came around and then he realized like, yeah, I got to be a better example for this kid. And then he was and he was a great
That
example.
is a
Like
better example.
that's what I'm saying. Like and it was a great example. He's like, smoke weed, just enjoy your life, fuck authority, don't let anybody tell you what to do. And then, you flee the nest, right? You go do your own things, and then he's like, wait, how was I again? And just had like a
Eh.
lapse of memory and like, oh yeah, but
I
then again, like you
mean,
said, there are a lot of external factors too. So
I just think that also, there's a whole theory that's going on now, and I think I've mentioned it to you. Like, I tell you all the time, like I'm not meant to live in the current timeline. I'm not meant to live in the current version of society. I don't like this version. I want to revert back to the previous version. But now there's this like theory going around that like we have progressed so fast and so rapidly that our brains literally do not know how to process the current society. Like we're not,
I
you know what I'm saying?
mean, to be
Because
fair,
like,
yeah, it does
because
kind of
like,
make
because like
sense.
everything up until well, you can go up until COVID. Like everything up until COVID was a gradual, slow progression, right?
You,
Well,
yeah,
but
theoretically, yes.
right,
Yeah,
but look at the last 6 years compared to the previous 16 years. Like again, before COVID, like AI was like this non thing,
it
and
was like
now
AI was result like was just what was in video games, and
it
they
was
were
literally
controlling the bots in
yeah
the video
the
game. That
computer
was
yeah
AI. Okay.
yeah, and then like look at it now, it has taken over everything, and it's awful, and everything fucking sucks because
I
of
mean,
it.
if you look at social media, like yes, social media up until COVID era was like there, but it wasn't as prevalent and as like predatory as it is now. But
We
then
should have
COVID
known
hits.
when the deep fake stuff started. That's when we should have known.
Saying that all like the deep fakes is like was not even the canary in the coal mine. What's worse, like it was like it's the deep fakes were like, hey, you gone too far. You
Yeah,
fucked. You just got there's no
yeah.
turning back because it's like, yeah, we all knew it was gonna go there. But like with COVID happening, like it feels like there was the perfect storm for social media, aka like TikTok at the time and Twitter, to just be this what people quote unquote needed during the times because like we're in a loneliness epidemic and like we're having a social distance and all this shit and like So like we're deprived of the interaction with human beings, but then along comes this app that can bring us all together. And it's like the perfect storm to where like there's an explosion of like everybody's just constantly online and constantly have to be on and constantly consuming. And like then you've got then it
It's
turns
because of this,
into
dude.
then it turns into the predatory nature of just like algorithms and how now it's like we're no longer it's like people want to think that like their algorithm is bringing stuff based on what they want, but in reality, like no, it's not. It's what the algorithm wants you to see, and so like, it's just a whole perfect storm, whatever. And then it explodes, and then like, yeah, and then it makes sense. I like the theory. I support it.
You support it.
It's
I also got to give another shout out to Zoe. It was her birthday, but also she hit another home run. So in back-to-back weekends, and the second one was even more impressive because it was like a legit shot. I mean, it was great.
I was watching the video, dude, and like heads up play on her part too, because she hit the home run. She got all the way around a third without triple. Instead of just going full send, like gunning it, like she actually was paying attention to where the ball was, and like she noticed that it was coming in, slowed down, and then realized that she was going to miss it and took off. And I was like, yeah, she's a baller, dude.
She is a baller, and
She's
part
the
of that
next-
is that
I don't know any professional softball players. There's that one. It was that one pitcher for UT that went on to play professional ball, but I don't remember what her name was. Monica Abbott, right?
Gabby Penton, right?
I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. You go ahead. You keep talking.
I should know because they watch it. Anyways, but I wanted to give her, she doesn't have to listen to this, but a shout out. What's her name?
Monica Abbott.
Look up UT's pitcher.
Monica Abbott. Hold on. Monica Abbott is an American retired professional softball player. Abbott was an All-American pitcher for Tennessee Lady Volunteers in college before professional career. So
do fastest pitch.
I mean, like that's just like
there's one now. There's one now. Like she has
new fastest pitcher softball women's.
College.
What's her name here? Let's see here. Tennessee star Carolyn Pickens.
Yeah, Carlin
Pickens. Shouts out to you. Great job. You had the fastest pitch.
No. Enough of that. That's enough of that. Carlin Pickens is her name. Anyways, I mean, all I say is stop talking about UT. God damn it. I'm trying to fucking get through this. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
Anyways, Zoe's playing an all-star game this weekend, which is super awesome because 14 months ago, she had never picked up a softball in her life.
Yeah.
And in 14 months, especially the last month or so, the progress and jump and just like her skill level and her knowledge has just exploded. And like I'm just like so pumped and proud of like of like what she's doing, and like she genuinely loves softball. So it's really nice to see her finally latch onto something that she's chosen, and like we're fully supportive. And it's like she has no, and like why would she, but she has no idea like the support group she has behind her.
And
like the resources she has that like I would have killed for. But also I have another shout out, and I'm gonna make you feel bad.
Damn, dude, you got tons of shout outs this week. Okay.
You remember a couple weeks ago when we had a little quizzy and I mentioned the name John Williams?
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. Did he respond? Does he have a response video? Is he like sad and crying or something?
No, I had informed him. I said, "Hey, you gotta shout out Jakub's ignorant. Sorry," and he's like, "Yeah, my name is pretty boring."
So sorry,
if you don't know John Williams, he is the artist for Ben Robinson, friend of the show. Shout out to you, Ben. Also the editor of my book for Space Oddities, their comic book. He's the artist. He had quintuple bypass surgery.
Oh, great. Yeah, I feel like an asshole now. That's so cool. Love that. I mean, I don't love the surgery, but I love that I feel like an asshole. It's great. Shouts out. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Hope you're deep in recovery, bud. I did ask if it was okay if I could mention if it was public knowledge.
Hey, quick question. What is bypass surgery exactly?
Heart.
They go around it, or it's like I don't understand.
Well, he had open heart surgery, so he was, which is crazy enough in itself. And normally it's like triple bypass, and this was like quintuple.
There's like all the hearts. It's like all the parts of the heart. All the valves. Hey man, I hope that goes okay, and I hope you're doing all right. You know, because that That doesn't sound fun. That's for sure. Like,
The
but
recovery on that's got to be pretty crazy.
I would
But
assume and imagine that it is just laying in bed and you can't move at all. So,
I mean, you can read a lot of comic books. You can at least he can draw.
dude, you can't get
He's got that.
stimulated whatsoever, dude. Your heart's
Um,
on, like you got to keep it
I'd be
protected.
interested to see what kind of recovery that is if a couple months down the road when Space Oddities issue 4 campaign launches, we'll have him on here and talk to him. I've been talking to Ben, see if he wants to hop on and
Hell
break
yeah,
up the
dude.
monotony of having to talk to you all the goddamn time.
Hey, I'm fun to talk to, man. I don't know what to tell you.
So I had mentioned earlier about Cotard syndrome.
Yeah.
It's COTARD.
Like,
It's also known as the Walking Dead syndrome. And
okay.
it is um the Walking Dead syndrome, formerly known as Cotard syndrome or walking corpse syndrome.
I don't
It
like
is
this at all.
it is a rare mental disorder where a person believes that they are dead, they do not exist, or they have lost their blood and internal organs. The key symptoms are believing one is dead or dying, their organs are missing or rotting, refusing to eat or drink because they think it is useless since they are dead, extreme depression and social withdrawal.
There was a serial killer with this, dude. I forgot his name. Oh man, who was it? I remember him. That was this whole thing that was one of the reasons. I mean, he was just killing people because he wanted to kill people, but like one of his excuses was because he didn't have enough blood in his system, and like he thought that his organs were dying, and he needed the blood of like baby rabbits and stuff.
Well, there's Hannibal, right? There was this. It was talked about on that show Hannibal, like Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
There was a
Oh
patient.
man, Richard Chase, dude, Vampire
Chase.
Sacramento. That's out. I hope you're dead. But anyways, yeah, man.
Could you
That's
imagine?
what if he was dead, or if he like listened to the
No,
podcast?
they say that it's often encountered with people that suffer from like psychosis and schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Um,
That's that's scary. I obviously with all these things, it's like we have no frame of reference, so we don't know how it would be, and like how because it's like to think about it from their point of view. If you do suffer from Cotard syndrome, which I don't feel comfortable saying, but hey, it's this name. Um, it's like you actually believe these things, right?
mhm,
Like down to a T. Like there's like doesn't matter what somebody tells you, doesn't matter the test you get back. Like
mhm.
you believe that you are dead on the inside, and like your organ. Like and it's like to have that belief of like, yeah, buddy, just a walking corpse. It's like I can imagine that it's probably pretty much a bummer. You probably kind of bring your day down a little bit, but
Yeah.
that just like it'd be wild, man. I guess it's like kind of like how I believe in the air I need.
Yeah.
Like it's like it just exists. So, but
Yeah,
then
but then it's like, do you not like
you just accept
have?
it.
I guess, but do you not have like you're breathing?
Yeah.
So like,
Maybe the idea is not that you're dead, but that you're dying and like your
well, we all are
organs.
dying.
Yeah.
It's a slow death. It's a
Don't
slow
remind
decay,
everybody
bro.
though. So I like to
It's a slow decay, man.
do this. It is, unfortunately.
Did you know, um, one of the hacks that I was always taught as a child is like when you start driving and you get that weird film on your car.
Mm-mm. What weird film? You got me
Like
throwing me out. Like, what are you getting sprayed by like a spider, like a giant
like
spider? Like,
on your window, like sometimes you can't like there's just like a weird film of like
oh yeah, if it sits too long, like get pollen and shit like that, and like you go to like
yeah
wipe it in the windshield wipers,
and
can't get it off. Yeah.
yeah. And I always heard that one of the best ways to clean it was to take a bottle of Coke and just like pour it all over your thing, and it eats away at everything.
Yeah.
And then you
Paint too,
think,
in fact.
yeah, it's the thing. Well, bologna eats paint too if you put it on the hood of a car.
Yeah, which is weird, dude.
And you think it, and you're just like, well, what's it doing to the insides of my body?
Yeah.
Well, turns out that there was a lady who was taking GLP-1 and developed a mass in her
Yeah.
stomach. And the doctor's prescription was just drink some Diet Coke. It'll eat it away. And it did.
Yeah. Which is I don't know if that's like marketing that you want. Because that seems like a lot. I mean, like I understand it's most likely like I guess the chemicals in Coke, Diet Coke in particular, like Coke and no, she was a diabetic, I believe, and so she had to drink Diet Coke. But nonetheless,
Mm.
all the chemicals are still there. It's just like instead of sugar, it has the substitute, and so it's like yeah. I'm sure that the sugar just or the drink just reacts with whatever's in there and kind of dissolves it away. But at the same time, that's kind of scary that it's like. And I'm not even the type of person who's like, don't drink chemicals or whatever, because like I love a good zero sugar drink by all means, but like, yeah, man, can we re-engineer it to where it does that to like cancer though? That'd be cool. You know, you're just like, oh,
Yeah, but there's no profit in it. I mean, there's profit for Coke for sure.
you got looks like you got a touch of colon cancer. Just here's your prescription. Go get a 12-pack of Diet Mountain Dew from Kroger and chug a few of them. You know, it'll be cured.
Well, I mean, if you think about the origins of like all of the soft drinks and shit, and like the stuff, the chemicals, and like literally cocaine that was in it.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it though because I like him. So I'm not. I'm
like
gonna,
what?
like the sodas. You know, so I'm just gonna refuse to.
Are you still a soda drinker?
I am the zero sugars because like again they're good and I don't have to worry about calories. So
I sent a thing to Christina today. Let's see if I can go back and find it. I was reading an article about it was just one of those like every day there's just something, right? But apparently the higher consumption of sweeteners is linked to a decline in memory in those that are like aspartame, saccharin, acrysethol, xylitol,
man,
sorbitol.
they've been
Basically, like all the things that are used as artificial sweeteners are now linked to massive like dementia cases and memory loss and all these other things.
That's
And
why you
it's
got
like,
to offset it with the stuff that goes against dementia stuff. I forget what it is, but like, there's
so
something
you got
that
to
just-
operate at a net
Yeah, dude.
negative.
For every one soda you have to have one of the other thing. I can't remember what it was that like helps with like you got to learn a new language. That helps. So you got to learn a new language. You can't drink soft drinks. Sorry.
You know, even though I went to France, I'm still doing my Duolingo.
Me too, man. Me too. I keep every day. I'm just like this is the day I just don't do anymore, and I keep doing it.
I keep waiting for you to fall off because Christina stopped while we were in France. She's like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I've debated it several times, but at this point, I'm just like,
well, what sucks
it's
now
like
is
5-10 minutes. You know,
Christina had paid for like the premium,
Mhm.
so there was no ads and you had unlimited energy. And now I was going from doing like 5-6 lessons a day, spending 20 minutes
Mhm.
to like one lesson a day because I
that's
don't
all I have energy for, man. All I have energy for.
Because like I'll forget about it. Like I'll
Yeah.
do it, I'll hit my streak, and then I forget about it. And now I'm just like I'm not. It's more of like a habit now. It's like smoking a cigarette, I guess. It's like I just do it now because it's like, well, that's better than being on fucking Twitter or Reddit.
Let me hold on a second. Just like pull out your phone. Let me pop my Duolingo real quick.
Yeah, yeah. In a bit of good news, there is a group of researchers in South Korea that have developed a hybrid solar window, and it is a clear pan window on both sides, and it is able to absorb solar powered energy, so you don't even have to have the fucking solar panels anymore. It's just through your fucking windows.
I mean, you can still have the solar panels, like be an added, you know.
Sure. It's like having 2 air conditioning units. You know, it's great.
Yeah.
But it's really cool, man. It's just like.
Okay, and we're gonna mark this
Transparent solar cells.
We're gonna mark this, okay, and then we're gonna come back in 10 years. We're gonna get back together just for this episode, and we're gonna say what happened to that. And
it also the research team has utilized the properties of bifacial solar cells and implemented a round-the-clock power generation system, so it doesn't matter if it's day or night. The system captures sunlight during the day and indoor light from LEDs and fluorescent lamps at night.
That's pretty cool that they can turn around and like. Kind of, and I guess it's not like one of those things where it's perpetual energy because like there is going to be some fall off, obviously. But like the fact that they can still capture a little bit of it, that's pretty neat.
It
seems like the
captures
future.
93.8% of all light.
It is like a crazy amount, man. It's now see, this is the problem that I have with stories like this is that that's what it does. It just remains a story, right? And so we're sitting here, we're all like, yeah, dude, that's so super cool. Like this is the way we make a comeback as a human race. And then it's like, you know, a year goes by. You know, that's the only story you hear
because
about.
They haven't figured out how to make money out of it.
Well, that's the thing. Is like then because diving into like the science world, like you find out that it is very corporatized now, where it's like this company who wants to get funding, more grants and stuff like that to continue the research will come out with this story and do and publish it way before they have anything that like is substantial to like bring to market, right? And so what happens is the story comes out, people get all hyped about it, but then like the money's not there and it won't be there for a couple of years or whatever. And so it just falls to the wayside. And then it's like, how many times has that happened where, you know, we've been like, you know, let down because this new research It just didn't turn into things. So it's like, 2-3 years down the road, it'll be like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to those windows that they made? And they'll be like, well, I don't know. You know? I don't know.
Well, it's could be like that other conspiracy theory where like, people found a way to take like trash and make like 100% clean fuel and then like they just mysteriously die.
It's, I don't know, man.
Didn't we talk about that? There was like all those researchers and stuff that were connected to this one thing and
Yeah,
everyone
and
just
that's apparently like they're still investigating. Sorry, burp. They're still investigating or
it's okay,
whatever.
I yawn. Next thing we need is a sneeze.
Yeah,
And a
dude.
fart.
Somebody's gonna come in here and fart for me. It's like,
Blech.
but it's like, yeah, there's apparently like it's one of those things where like this administration, dude. I think I want to say that the guy in charge of the FBI was like, yeah, we're investigating it or whatever, and he's too hungover to like do anything about it. So
He's too busy partying with the
fucking God,
whoever.
so all of them suck so much. Just like, and not even I don't even care what side you're on, dude. They all just objectively, they all are just terrible people. Anyways, but
Yep.
it's like they're still investigating it. Somebody is out there, and like people are still just disappearing or whatnot. And it's like at the end of the day, are they disappearing or is it just like they see the end and it's like super hopeless and they're like, I'm just gonna go for a walk in the desert and just like disappear forever.
Have you ever thrown a party or thought about throwing a party, but then you're worried, what if nobody shows up?
No.
Yeah, you're a very anxious person and you have anxiety.
Have I
so,
ever thrown
like,
a party? Absolutely not. Have I ever invited people?
thrown a get together? How about that?
Nope. I mean, no,
You've
because
had some.
I like Shelby plans everything. I was like she's like, hey, I think it'd be cool to have a bunch of people over. I'm like, that sounds great. I'm a support character. I'm a support role. I don't. That's stressful. Okay, I have to worry about friend groups and like who's coming over and like who mingles well and like I don't know.
Who gets invited? Who doesn't get invited?
Yeah, and then I don't invite somebody, and word gets around to them, and they're like, "Oh, cool, thanks for the invite." And I'm just like, "Oh shit, I didn't invite you. I'm sorry." And then like, it's like super awkward, So I don't know, man. But I wish there was a way around all that, and I could just like have somebody show up that I don't have to worry about like all that.
Well, good news. It's like you knew. In Russia,
Yeah.
friend can be hired and show up at barbecue for you because there's a new service, I guess, over in Russia where like you can just pay somebody to come hang out. And you know what? Like, I don't hate it because like that's not a bad gig.
No, I mean, okay. So let me ask you, what are you charging? Some like you go and you're like, I need some extra cash. You and somebody like you like you're. I mean, because I think that
Is it a flat rate? Or I think the occasion matters. If I've got to get dressed up and be presentable, black tie, like my rate goes up. If it's just showing up,
yeah.
hanging out at a barbecue,
I think it's a flat rate. I think it's like you get paid for the day, right? But I think that the price does go up depending, like, okay, what kind of attire do I have to wear? Like, how formal do I have to be?
I'm charging per hour.
Okay, hourly's fine. I feel like
And do I have a job?
like a side job, like a primary job. Is this your only gig? No, I think
Yeah.
it's like this is a side.
This
Being
is-
hired
this
as a
is-
hangout friend is like a side gig thing. Yeah,
Yeah, this is like an afternoon or like on a Saturday, Sunday. So
I got to
again,
make some cash
okay.
for the weekend.
So
yeah.
I've got to sacrifice myself, right? But
Mhm.
I feel like if you're gonna do it though, you've got to like lean into it. You got to be like, people ask you what you do. I'm not at liberty to say, I paint houses or whatever.
I think
like,
you were the perfect candidate for this kind of job because it's like
Me?
I feel like you have, if you have to lean back on like just trivia like knowledge, like remembering things, you got it right. You are very approachable. You are as well as like you.
I am not approachable.
I think that you're an approachable person, despite what you think about yourself. I think that you're able to hold a conversation with people. I feel like you're able to like engage in somebody like, oh, that's pretty cool. Sure, I like that. Like, oh, you're able to pinpoint what to talk about with the people, and it's like admirable, dude. I absolutely. So I think that you're the perfect candidate for something like this.
I think there's tiers though. I think again, like I think it's some people are going to charge you a flat rate, but I mean, again, if I'm having to sacrifice my Saturday, and it is going to somebody's house and hanging out at a pool party that involves like swimming and socializing and doing all these other things, like again, like we've got be there, be present, be the mysterious. Hey, look, somebody's here. If I have
could
to
have
like
even different people, you could like have different characters you could play.
If
I think
there- if-
yeah, dude. I think you're going like you're luxury brand friend. that
So
shows
then
up.
like if you do the thing where it's like hey, just like act like you know me, but like you can be the quiet stoic, more of my personality. Okay, cool. But then if I've got to like really turn it on and be like Mr. Charming, or like I'm a secret agent, or like blah blah. If I have to like lean in, the more I have to lean into a fucking gimmick and like a persona, the higher it goes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm charging like $500 starting.
Damn, dude, $500.
Yeah, dude, that's a whole fucking Saturday, and that's a lot of work.
Dude, okay, so hold on. 1365. He'll. Okay, so like this Artem, apparently this is like what this article is about or whatever. Artem?
RTM.
RTM. He's a
main
trained
character of
chef
Metro
based in
2033.
Moscow, and he charges between $13 and $65, dude. But is it like, I don't know if that's hourly or not. It just says 13, but he comes and he grill. He's like, so this is like somebody who does the bar. Like this person in particular is somebody who comes and he will cook the meat and
So,
hang
yeah,
out
so-
with you.
Okay, again,
You're just hiring a chef. You're just hiring a chef.
yeah,
dude.
this
Like,
is I went the whole total different direction. I'm like,
I
wearing
like your
someone else's-
idea better, where it's like, as I was on
somewhere-
board with you, I thought that this was what it's all about, but it turns out like this guy's just hiring a chef, and like Russia just found out that you could just hire chefs. Like, I don't know. It's a 180, honestly, but I think I like ours better, where it should be more of a thing where you just hire somebody to come hang out with you.
Yeah, it's just like you hire, like you literally, like you hire a backstory. You're hiring, like you want to impress, like it's like, all right, you're gonna invite, think of this, like you're in college, so you're like 25, you're trying to hit on this girl, you're trying to close the deal on this girl, and then like you need a wingman that is like really mysterious, and like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of, like you're basically James Bond, but
Yeah.
like you can't talk about it, so you come in, or dude, you're an international lacrosse star. Nobody watches lacrosse, right?
Yeah, how are they gonna know?
So like you just come in, like you're just like, oh shit, and then like you get your other friends to play along. It's like, dude, that's so and so. He's like the best lacrosse player in the world. But then it's
That's
like
Lionel Messi right there, dude. No, not the soccer player, the lacrosse player.
Leon Marcy. That's what his
Yeah.
name is.
It's Leon Marcy, dude. You don't know who
Yeah.
Leon Marcy is? He scored 17 goals in one game. It was insane.
And well, he has like the all-time record in the Australian league. But then it's like, do you put on an accent? That's more. Like
Mm-mm.
again, like
Yeah.
you're basically building a human, and you're building a persona.
Yeah.
And so like you start off like I could just see your website now. You start off, you just click
It's like a
the
flow
basic,
chart, yeah.
like the basic package, just like a picture of you, right? And then it's like the basic, like it's you. I show up. I don't do any. I'm literally present. I'm an NPC.
Yeah, you got to pay for talking, dude. And if you just pay for the basic package, I'm not talking. I'm showing up. I'm like you basically hired somebody to crash your party for yourself.
And then like you can just like drag and drop like features and let somebody build the perfect person to have at your party.
This
To
feels
have at
like
your function.
something that you would see like in like
Black
the
Mirror.
movie, like Black Mirror or Dread. I just picture like Dread the movie or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you see somebody doing just that, like hiring a friend and like customizing him. So
I think mine is way better than theirs.
absolutely, dude. They just hired a chef, man. They literally just
just hired
they
a
literally just
sous
wrote a
chef,
whole
basically.
article about like hiring a personal chef for a day, and it's like he's coming, he's cooking your meat, he's talking to you. He's like, yeah, that's everything that a chef does. Like he's not just gonna show up and cook. Like you can talk to him.
I guess they're just not allowed to cook their own meats in
It's-
Russia. I don't know.
It's so funny to think that like they hired a chef and they were like, yeah, you could. The chef gets there, he's like, yeah, we could talk. Like I'm gonna cook the meat, so you can talk and hang out. And they like the advice was just like, holy shit. In Russia, they're hiring
What?
people to come cook your meat and they're friends. It's like, no, you can actually just talk to the personal chef. Like,
As somebody who is not the most social butterfly and someone who is suffers a little bit from like social anxiety and stuff, what are you charging?
I mean,
Are you just charging a flat rate?
I'm charging flat rate probably. I'd probably like, honestly, I'd be at the high end. I'd be like $65. I'll show up.
That's it. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put on like any kind of like special
feel
act or
like-
whatever. I'm just gonna like show up and talk and have a good time.
An hour, or does that just hit?
I just think $65.
I think 100. I think $100 is your minimum.
I could probably do 100. Yeah, I think that would
$100
be
a
my.
minimum.
I think that whole rate would just be 100. Like, it doesn't matter. $100. I'll show up.
But what if you're not worried about if it's like an hour versus like 4 hours?
Nah, I mean like nah.
'Cause
As long as
4 hour-
okay, my only conditions is like I get to eat, I get to drink, like I have drinks like water. Okay,
you have sustenance,
I have sustenance. Allow me some food.
and you get to participate in the activity,
Yeah, dude. Like what is like talking or like
hanging out at the pool.
oh yeah, sure, yeah,
you know,
okay.
bowling,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
grilling.
That'd be kind of mean. Hire me today and like I don't get to bowl. That's mean, dude. you talking about? Get out of here.
But they have to pay. You have to pay for all your incidentals.
It's like basically getting paid to network too, because then like you get to meet all their friends and stuff like that. Like, but then again, it's like if you're hiring me, why you got all these friends here? Like, what am I
But
doing?
then can't you just? But then like, but where does it stop though? Because like, what if someone's like, I want to hire you to be a part of an orgy?
I'm like Al. I'm not. I don't do sex things. You gotta go find something else for that, buddy.
And
Sorry.
don't do sex things.
Nah, that's a different. You gotta go find like the escort services for that. So
Yeah, but what if it's like $10,000?
now, if you need like a cuck, I guess I could. Yeah, I'd be hired as a cuck. I guess. I mean,
Dude.
because I'm not doing anything sexual. I'm just there to watch. I guess it's like, there's got to be a market for that, right? That's absolutely got to be a market where it's just like, yeah, I'm just here. Like, oh, are you here for the orgy? Yeah. Okay.
To
So
watch.
are you gonna get undressed? Like, no, no. They hired me as the cuck. I sit in the chair. I don't do anything. I don't even touch myself. I just kind of like hang out. I'll be on my phone for most of it. So not recording. I'm
What if
polite,
it's?
respectful.
Well, I feel like if that is probably a no phone policy.
Damn, probably have to bring a
What's
book.
yeah? So what's the minimum you would take to like be like the cuck of an orgy?
I would have stipulations where nobody can talk to me.
No
I
one
am
looks you in the
literally just a
eyes.
voyeur. I mean, you can look me in the eyes. I'm not going to say anything because I'll be very uncomfortable to begin with. But minimum dollar amount, I'm going to have to go big to make it like to sell it to the wife.
Don't say $1 million because that's
Oh
ridiculous.
no, nobody's. I'm not $1 million cuck, dude. I'm showing up sitting in a chair. I'm not $1 million cuck, dude.
$1 million cuck. Oh my gosh.
I wish we could put it as the episode title. Episode title. I don't know what happened to me, man. But
Your nerves are. You're thinking
I'm
about a
thinking-
fake scenario.
you want to hire me as a cuck, $500.
That's
know?
it.
I'm not gonna go too high. Like I feel bad taking anybody $1,000. All I had to sit there was watch people bang. Like I feel like I'm robbing people. So $500. That's a lot of money. I could buy a graphics card with that. Half of one. Half of one.
I'm thinking for me.
Ooh, I don't know. Then again, it could go long. I guess $1,000 probably be like my top dollar. Be like $1,000 for like an 8-hour orgy.
My 8 hours.
I don't know how long they want me there. I'm just like
You set yourself short.
just me like. We done?
Can I go? We done?
It's been like 4 hours. Is it cool if I leave or like you guys still need me?
It's like you get the black light out. It's like, okay, like there's fluids everywhere. All right.
Is everybody
we good?
properly covered or like?
Is everybody feeling good? Or
Honestly, that
like-
would be me though. I would be the guy that's like, and I'd be the cuck who's like, "Anybody need water? Anybody need water?"
because here's the thing, like, I mean, like, legitimate question. Shouts out anybody that's been a part of this. Like, subscribe, comment. Please let me know how you had dealt with this situation. But like, if you were in a threesome and like you finish,
Mhm.
what do you do?
Don't be weird.
Do you participate more? Do you keep going? Do you try to
I think
work
that
on the
depends-
others?
I
Like,
do
what's
think
going?
it depends on what kind of like I guess threesome or orgy that it is. Where it's like, is it all guys? Is it what I mean, like,
What?
is it all guys, one girl? Is it like 2 girls, 1 guy? Is it like what I mean? Like I feel like those situations obviously are gonna have different outcomes. Whereas like I also it depends on your sexual preference too. Like are you if it's 2 guys, 1 girl?
I just mean in general, like, because
I don't know.
somebody's got to be first. Like, there's no synchronicity. Like, that's not happening at the same time.
I guess it's more like to me it'd be like a competition, right? Like who can last the longest. I think.
Okay. But
But then if you lose, maybe you should have a bad day, have a bad
But
game,
like, so it's like, you finish, you just like go to the kitchen and grab some water, grab some hydration for the
Definitely
other two?
rehydrate. I think it's like you got to get yourself back in the game. Like I'm taking this like competitively, right? So it's like you got to
Like,
get
you
yourself
gotta-
back in the game. You got to get yourself psyched back up. You got to figure out
Yeah.
what's going on. Maybe I don't like performance enhancing drugs. I think you got to do this old natural route. You just got to figure it out. Get push through that wall.
If it was presented to you to participate in one, would you have to be drunk?
I mean, like it's one of those things, man. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know how it like it's.
You just can't put yourself in that situation.
I can't honestly. I don't think I don't drink anymore, so I couldn't be drunk.
But I feel like you would have to have something to take the edge off.
Maybe take my
'cause-
medicine later that day. Is probably what I would do. Just take it later in the day, so it's like I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, all right. You ready for a quiz, bud? Everyone's favorite segment.
So far, this has been our most popular segment. I've got at least one person, shouts out Reese, who said like he's liking it. He's liking the quiz era. I feel like
Shouts out to Hef. He says he plays along.
oh
Jim
yeah.
plays along.
Honestly, everybody play along. You know, it's a lot of fun. You don't have to do as poorly as I do. That's fine. You can do better. You can do worse.
Well,
It's okay.
we're adding the stakes too. We're adding the over under, but also it harkens back to, you remember deep in COVID. Remember the Spaghetti Bowl?
Yeah, dude, Spaghetti Bowl was sick. I don't think that we get enough credit for the fact that we had 2 Spaghetti Bowls in which we had, I think, 6+ people at least. Right?
More.
Yeah, at least
It was
almost
9.
9. Yeah, 9
9.
people,
3 judges and 3 on each team.
and it was like legible. It was still, you could still listen to it, right? It was insane.
And it was across multiple time zones.
Yeah.
Colorado, England.
It was a feat and a half on its own, and we completed it and
All through
accomplished
Zoom.
it.
Back when Zoom was like $30 a year for
Yeah,
whatever.
dude. Before it got on its high horse now, charging people like $200 a month.
I just still think back to like the first time I ever had heard of Zoom was when I interviewed for my current job in 2019. I didn't even know what it was, so I had to download it. And then it is like everyone knows what Zoom is now.
Yeah, I mean it's become like a copier machine. Like, you know, it's like, what's that one popular, like Xerox, right? Where it's like just like what you did. It's a Band-Aid, you know, you should know what a Band-Aid is. But
yeah.
Damn,
All
dude.
right.
All right.
So this one is famous ships.
See, now I like that we do quizzes on a broad top. I don't feel like we pigeonholed ourselves to doing it just on one like gaming cat. I feel like it's a broad topic. I don't know anything about ships, dude.
Okay. This is famous fictional ships.
Okay. Now you said
So-
ships earlier today. You told me what the theme was earlier today, and I thought you meant championships. And I was like, buddy, I'm going over on that one because I don't know anything about championships.
Because
but
I said, well, you're like, you're like, I'm not gonna get in it. And I'm like, you don't know Columbus's like 3 ships?
I may remember all of them, maybe, but we'll see.
Can you?
Probably not. I know Santa Maria is about the only one I got in the chamber.
Right. So that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
The Penta, the
Santa Maria, and the Kokomo.
I forget what the second one is. That one always throws me. Anyway, so this is famous fictional vessels, ships,
Sailing vessels. Okay.
not exclusive to water.
Okay. Ooh, that's fun.
Not
That's
exclusive
fun.
to water.
Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna set the bar very low. I'm just gonna be happy getting 2. I'm gonna be
3.
happy getting 2 ships.
I think you will get 2 for sure.
Okay.
I think you'll get 3 for sure.
Okay.
I know 100% you'll get 1.
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm feeling I'm gonna disappoint you.
I said that over. Now when I did this, I named 11 right off the bat.
Yeah, of course you would, because you know ships for some reason. I don't know. It's
I
just in the
feel
back of
like
your head, dude.
I feel like you're giving me too much credit. There are some iconic fucking ships in fictional.
And I
media.
feel like you're putting me
This-
too far
this
over. 'cause I don't-
spans-
I'm on the
listen,
spot.
Listen,
Okay.
this spans movies, video games,
Okay.
comics, anime,
Okay.
fiction. Okay.
Okay. I got this.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna set the bar at 4.
What people at home playing? What do you set it at? Let us know. We can hear you right now.
Yeah.
I'm setting 2. I'm setting mine really low. I'm gonna be happy with 2.
Well, I'm the official bet maker, so
Okay.
4 because I'm
Okay.
trying to win. I'm trying to win, so I
Got
don't
it.
think you'll get more than 4.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
All right, I'm going to throw you a warm up pitch. It's this one counts.
Oh no.
I'm gonna name the name of the ship, and you have to tell me what it's from.
Okay. That I could do that. That's easy. Okay. I got it.
Do you think it was the other way around?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to name
I
the
named the
ship.
ship. Yeah. That's like
Okay.
then I have an
No.
issue.
I'm going to name the ship, and you have to tell me what it's from.
Okay. Now I feel a little bit more confident. I'm gonna go 3.
Okay. All right. The first one.
Okay.
The Black Pearl.
That's Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Yeah, it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I
1
thought
for
you were
1.
gonna go with Moby Dick first off the bat because I was like, I don't remember the name of the boat, but I feel like I can get close if you just have the name. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. So you're 1 for 1.
Let's go, baby.
The Millennium Falcon.
Okay, well that's Star Wars. Yeah, that's no. Okay, hold on. What do I have to name?
No, you're right.
Okay,
for two.
I was making sure. I was like, I didn't know if like, do I have to like Han Solo his ship or like?
You have to name the
Okay,
property.
I got
You're
too.
two for two.
I got a little too excited there. So,
The Going Merry.
oh, that's One Piece. Damn. Okay, so those are the three. Yeah, yeah. Line them up. Yeah. And then now it's like jump off the deep end. Okay, so
I think there's one more.
okay.
All right. The USS Nostromo.
Ooh, okay. USS Nostromo, huh? Oof. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not ringing any bells whatsoever. I'm trying
There
to
are
think of.
people yelling.
Okay, so one more time. What's the ship again?
The USS Nostromo. I know that Ben knows this
Nostromo.
for sure.
That's what I would
I
read
know
it as.
that Jim knows this.
Nostromo is what I'm gonna call it.
Nostromo.
Stromo. Okay, it feels like I'm gonna say I don't know. First of
That's fine.
all,
Mhm.
and those of you could stop yelling because I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get it. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna go with the Call of Duty franchise. I'm gonna say World at War, Call of Duty.
Okay. It's from Alien.
Damn, dude. Damn, I feel like I should have got that one. I apologize, everybody. Yeah.
The USS Enterprise.
Ooh, that's Star Trek. No.
Look at you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Star Trek. Yeah, because it's Star Wars, Star Trek, right? Those are the two.
That's you've gotten the four that I thought you would get.
Okay, Star Trek. Yeah. Yeah.
All you have to do is get one more to get the over.
I think I can do it.
The Pillar of Autumn.
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. The Pillar of Autumn. I don't want to get too carried away. The Pillar of I've heard the name of the ship before, okay? I don't know where. I've heard it before. I'm gonna go with Halo.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna lock it in.
You are correct.
Let's go. We can quit the quizzes. We can quit them now. I did it. I feel like I peaked. That's it. We can close it.
You've only missed one.
I know. We can call it there, dude. All right.
All right. You should know this one. The USG Ishimura.
Oh, that's Dead Space, right?
Fucking
I was waiting for. I honestly, I would know. Brains were linked there, and I was like, I know at some point he's gonna mention Dead Space, and I was like, I couldn't remember the name of it, but
6 for 7. The house has lost.
I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. I feel like this is like in boxing matches whenever I'm supposed to lose the fight and I decided to win. So now I'm just going to get murdered after the fight. So, but I'm happy with it. You know, I did my part.
Serenity.
Ooh, Serenity. I'm back down again, dude. I don't fucking know. Serenity does sound familiar though. I can't think of any other franchises. I'm gonna go just because of the theme. I'm gonna go with I can't even think of any. I'm you know what? I don't remember what it was called, but I'm gonna go with Moby Dick.
Firefly.
Damn, dude, I didn't watch Firefly. So it's like I was gonna say Predator, but I was like, nah, it doesn't sound like. I don't think they even named their ships. But
the Nebuchadnezzar.
Sir, dude. Hold on. Okay. Nebuchadnezzar sounds. Oh man, I know there's 2 movies from my childhood that you can go with because they are both a spaceship and B an actual ship. The Nebuchadnezzar feels like one of them. I'm gonna go with Treasure Planet. No, not Treasure Planet. Fuck. I don't mean to draw these out. Honestly, I feel so
you're
bad.
fine.
Okay.
This one is very specific to a very specific movie.
Nebuchadnezzar. Okay.
Nebuchadnezzar was the longest reigning king in the Neo-Babylon dynasty. He was like a person. This ship
wasn't the Odyssey? No. No, it's not the Odyssey. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Odyssey. I'm gonna lock it in. Actually, I'm gonna lock it at a Treasure Planet. I'm just gonna go with the Treasure Planet.
Let's see here. It's the Matrix.
Fuck, dude. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Now you say the Matrix, but yeah, I remember them calling it the Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah.
The treasure planet ship was called the RLS Legacy.
You honestly would have said that, and I would not known it. I would have got it wrong too.
That's fine.
There's one other movie, but I've got it in my pocket.
Okay. The Planet Express ship.
Oh, Futurama. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling okay now. I'm still like, I think I'm like, I beat the house. I'm happy. So honestly,
You've done very well. The Normandy SR2.
okay.
You won't know this, but everyone else will because you have an adherence to fucking playing good games that are
I feel
recommended
like you
to
probably
you
recommended me at some point. I still can't. I
I
can't think
have.
it. You've,
multiple times.
but they don't. Okay. Hmm.
That was the biggest clue I can give you.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. I don't. But I don't think that there's any ships in the one that I'm thinking of. So I don't have a feeling that it is this game. Wait. No. Okay. One more time. Say it off again.
The Normandy SR2.
Not ringing any bells. I'm gonna go with, just based off the games you've recommended to me, I'm gonna go with Control.
No, Mass Effect.
Fuck! I should have I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember Mass Effect off the top of my head. I knew you have recommended Mass Effect. Yes.
And the final one,
Okay.
the SS Minnow.
Fuck, dude. I know this one.
It's one of the most famous fictional ships.
It's honestly, it's in my head. I see it. I see the SS Minnow, dude.
There's a hella catchy theme song.
Oh fuck, man. Dude, you give me the hints, and then like I feel like the hints, like they're like really good hints. People are like, oh shit, there's too much of a hint, and then like I get the hint, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like it feels like my answer goes further away. Fuck. Okay, SS Minnow. I'm gonna lock it in. So you said famous. I'm gonna lock it in at. People are screaming so loud, dude. They could stop. Fuck. Fuck. Oh god, dude. I feel like it's so bad, man. SS man, I gotta get this one. Don't look at me, dude. Look at me.
I need an answer.
Yeah, I know, man. Okay, I apologize for this, everybody. I just want to say off the top. All right, I apologize because I absolutely know this is not the answer. This is not a throw on my part, but I'm gonna go with the Andy Griffin Show.
Great guess. In the ballpark, same era, but
Smash.
sit back if you sit back and hear a tale of a fateful trip.
These words are not hitting at all, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Keep going.
The millionaire and his wife, the skipper to Professor and Marianne.
Oh, is this the Gilligan's Island?
There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I got that one hella wrong. Okay.
That's
But
okay.
I was in the ballpark at least. Yeah. I didn't know
Yeah.
if Andy Griffin Show had a boat or a ship.
No,
But-
it takes place in Mayberry, which is a cop car. So
They fish a
1,
lot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 12.
I'm
3
pretty
over.
happy with it, man. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I came out here, I played a great game. It was just, I just kind of like rattling off the top of my dome. I know a few ships out there.
You know more ships than you thought. For
Yeah,
sure.
honestly, I did. Yeah.
I gave you the layup with the One Piece one. That's the only one I didn't know.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fair. The technical. Okay, so to be fair, the Going Merry is the first ship,
and then they send it out to sea.
They burn it down. I think it's the way it goes. Yeah,
I looked up
Thousand
some
Sunny.
lore.
Yeah,
because I literally typed in name of ship in One Piece, and they gave me like 3, and I'm like,
it's very emotional. The Going Merry going down, dude. It was very emotional. Like, cause it was like a whole. There was a whole.
Cry?
No, dude. I super strong. It was. I did tear up a little bit, dude, just because like I understand like what Going Merry represented to both Usopp as well as Luffy, and so like this whole emotional battle between the two, where it's like, Luffy's got this new ship, and he's kind of dim-witted. He doesn't understand like what Usopp is going through because this ship
Usopp?
going Usopp. So his name is. It's like USOOPP, and he's like the ship
bet
is
it's
like an
PP.
embodiment of like him turning around and not being like the boy who cried wolf all the time, and like this is like his adventure, and it was given to him by the woman that he loves, right? And so like it's his, but then it's like you find out the ship also has like a soul of its own, right? And so like it's very emotional, but the ship is basically like, you can let me go, man. And so like it's a really big emotional series, and then like Usopp
it
leaves
emotional?
it was, dude. And then Usopp leaves the gang, and then like Luffy tracks him down, and like they have this whole like
This is
battle.
spoilers, by the way.
That's like chapter 300, buddy. If you haven't gotten there by now, sorry, buddy. It's like 20 years old at this point. So
I heard it was emotional.
it was emotional, man. It was emotional. Yeah.